Hey everybody and welcome. In today's video, I just wanted to talk briefly about Empire Flippers and answer the question, is Empire Flippers legit? In 2019, I went ahead and bid on and purchased a website through Empire Flippers, and I'm happy to report, if you are considering using Empire Flippers, that I had a positive experience. It was very professional throughout. There was a very large team involved. I had a broker assigned to the account who managed the account from the beginning, and somebody that I talked to directly on the phone and over email, basically anytime that I wanted, as much as I wanted. This broker was a really friendly individual, and while I guess I would have liked that he and she, because there were lots of different people involved, if they were more up to speed on the technical aspects of the online business that I was bidding on, that would really be my own critique, only critique, as far as the negotiations period. But they were very professional, and I put money in trust with them in order to secure and hold the purchase when I did make the purchase, and that money was safe the entire time. I never had any worries about that money going anywhere, that money being released to the seller before I was ready. And in fact, the due diligence period and the migration period, took a really long time after the sale was completed, and not because of anything that Empire Flippers did. It just had to do with a quirk of the particular business, and so they just wrote it and checked in with us consistently and every day. I'm not an affiliate of Empire Flippers. I don't get any money for or anything, any compensation. They don't, didn't ask me to make this video, but I just think that it's important for people to report their experiences with these various website platforms and services, because when you're out there, trying to figure out how to, make it and make an honest living working online, it's really hard to know who to trust and how. And so I just wanted to put this out there because I had this experience. And in the beginning, I was nervous because I had never done anything with Empire Flippers before. And, I had done a transaction on Flippa, and I thought it went okay, but I didn't feel that comfortable throughout, and there was some tension, some risk, like, is this a bad deal or not? Is this guy legit? Is the seller legit or not? And, I didn't feel that at all working with Empire Flippers. And, I don't think that any business is perfect, and these guys aren't perfect by any means, but as far as whether or not it's a legit business and it's a business where you should feel worried about working with them, I wouldn't say that you should feel worried about working with them at all. Now, I will say, just like any transaction online, is that you need to do your due diligence. Don't just trust anyone. I don't care who it is, Empire Flippers or Quiet Light, or anyone who says this is a good deal, because every broker has an investment of their own in it. They want the sale to happen because that means they get paid. They do their job when a sale happens. So, I don't think that Empire Flippers, I didn't have the experience where throughout it, anybody was pressuring me to make an offer or to accept an offer or to try and close the transaction. But I think just in general, it's good to remember who the broker is looking out for. And the broker is looking out for them, and just like you are looking out for you, and just like the seller is looking out for the seller. So you protect yourself and don't let or worry about Empire Flippers trying to protect you, because they want the sale to happen. You just have to remember that. So do your due diligence. Don't just accept the numbers that they give you, and don't just rely upon the fact that the site is going to just automatically make the income that they say that it will. And Empire Flippers, they can't control what happens during migration, and they can't control what happens through the Google. Like if Google makes an update, like, they don't have any control over that. So they may, they will want just as much as you do for the site to make as much money as they represented, and, as much as it's listed for, but they can't control either. And all kinds of stuff can happen during migration, just that nobody can control. So always be careful. That's all I'm going to say. So in summary, is Empire Flippers legit? In my experience, because I have personal experience in 2019 with it, I would say yes. Would I do a business with Empire Flippers again? I would say the answer is yes. Subject, of course, to really solid due diligence, because I know that there are people out there who have had negative experiences working with Empire Flippers, and not necessarily because of Empire Flippers, but because of the seller or because of the business itself. There's just so much you can't control. So thank you so much for watching. If you got value out of this video, please do me the favor of giving me a thumbs up or a like, or leaving me a comment letting me know what you liked about this video, or if you have any questions specifically about my Empire Flippers experience, please leave them in the comments. I also recorded another video recently that's much longer, just going through what happened and how it happened, and it's a little rambly, so you don't necessarily have to sit and watch a 20-minute video to get an answer to the question, like yeah, and do me the favor of subscribing to this channel. I am having so much fun publishing content about making money using making passive income through content websites, through Google AdSense, through content creation, through blogging. It's just really a blast. And so, moving to YouTube just seems like the next logical step, and I'm having a lot of fun doing it. So I hope you'll subscribe so that I can see you in later videos. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.